नमस्कार दर्शकों, मैं तुषार कुकरेजा। तो जैसे कि पता है हम एआई प्रीमियर लीग खेल रहे हैं और इस लीग के बारे में सबसे खासियत बात ये है कि इसमें जो है 8 टीमें हैं। 8 टीमें अलग अलग एआईस को मॉडल्स को रिप्रेजेंट करती है। और ये सब टीमें जो हैं वो एआई ने खुद बनाई है। जैसे कि अगर मैं आपको दिखा सकूं, इसमें एक इंटरेस्टिंग बात यह है कि इनकी जो प्लेइंग 11 होती है वो हर नेशनलिटी से एक खिलाड़ी लिया जाता है। अगर आप यहाँ पे माइक्रोसॉफ्ट को पायलट टीम को देखोगे तो हर एक खिलाड़ी एक एक नेशन अपने अपने नेशन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है। जैसे कि पापा जब पाकिस्तान से, यशस्वी जायसवाल इंडिया से, साउथ अफ्रीका से एडम अकरम, तो वैसे ही लिविंगस्टन, ग्लेन मैक्सवेल ऑस्ट्रेलिया और इंग्लैंड को इस रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। इसमें सिर्फ एक ही सबसे प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी, जो मुझसे हो गई थी, वो थी मिस्टर बुल्स के साथ। मिस्टर बुल्स में अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे तो 2 इंडियन खेलते हैं और 2 साउथ अफ्रीकन खेलते हैं। यह मुझसे गड़बड़ हो गई है और मैं अब चेंज कर नहीं कर पा रहा था। तो हम इसके बारे में ये मुझसे बस एक गलती है, बाकी सब कुछ बढ़िया है। तो आज क्योंकि राउंड 3 है, राउंड 3 हमने राउंड 1 ऑस्ट्रेलिया के मैदानों पे खेला था, राउंड 2 इंग्लैंड के मैदानों पे खेला था, राउंड 3 हम इंडिया में खेलेंगे और राउंड 4 हम पाकिस्तान में खेलेंगे, राउंड 5 हम वेस्ट इंडीज में खेलेंगे, राउंड 6 हम अदर्स जो कि हैं, जिसमें न्यूजीलैंड के कुछ मैदान है और कुछ, और राउंड 6 हम वापस से एक कस्टम जो एडिलेड का है उसमें खेल लेंगे। और फिर हम जो 7 राउंड है वो हम रैंडमाइज करके हर मैच अलग अलग जगहों पे खेल लेंगे। तो अब इंडिया में खेलते हैं। तो इंडिया में मुझे लगता है अहमदाबाद में खेले थे पहला मुकाबला, नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम में। और तो टाइम है जैसे कि आपको पता है, मैं 7:30 बजे ही मैच डिफिकल्टी हार्ड रख देंगे, पिच सेटिंग्स भी कुछ भी हम नहीं करेंगे चेंज, और हम सीधा सीधा मैच शुरू करेंगे। और हम जो हैं मैच खेलेंगे मिस्टर बुल्स के लिए, और मिस्टर बुल्स के लिए हमने मैच शुरू किया और मैं अपनी गंदी सी कमेंट्री भी बंद करूंगा जैसे कि आप मैच का लुत्फ उठा सकें।
Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T10 between the Wolves and the Bulls. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge, and gone, caught in the slips. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 8 runs added there. The Wolves are 8 for 1. Jensen, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Thick edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The Bulls with a massive shout. Singh from the Reliance end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Singh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Huge edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Over, the Wolves, 21 for 1. Shatter into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Shamsi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Going a bit more conservative with this field. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here. Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 5 for the Wolves.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Wolves are 44 for 3.
These two Joy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Goes over the top with that shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Going more defensive now with the field choice. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Gets that away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Sodhi from the Reliance end. Jensen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. They've gone up here. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go. Too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Some adjustments to the field.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Straight to the fielder. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Gervais wants plenty from these bowlers.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full, swinging and straight through.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
He's got their tail up. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Ferguson over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Massive outside edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
A change in the field. More emphasis on defence. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Wolves are 95 for 4. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Gervais waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
The Bulls with a massive shout. Gets that away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Misses everything. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Beautiful catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Gone. Superb catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply? That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Joseph from the Reliance end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. No. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nearly gets the edge. Logan with a great delivery there. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up, big chance. Jensen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Jensen is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Gets that away.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. The Bulls are 109 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Caught, gone. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Is coming into bat at number 7 for the Bulls.
Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.